my poem, Bindustan, dedicated to Union of Ancient Indian Subcontinent. If divided Germany can be reunited Germans, if Euro can bring together Europeans, if USA, Canada and Mexico can join as North Americans, India, Pakistan and Bangladesh can certainly unite as Bindustan. Geographical borders remain the same. Government, military would still maintain independence, but inter-parliamentary union guarantees common interests, combining military and intelligence for united defense, guarding border with hospitality, caring for victims of uncertain events. Tourism will flourish, rebinding one's united hearts. Common identification would help rebuild trust, recognizing our harmonious ancient past, revitalized with the message of truth and love, enjoying cuisines, games, and creative culture. Let us hope the day is not really far, when ancient people of undivided India come together, hug each other, work and share life together, ignoring divisive forces that take us apart, celebrate events better, exchanging compliments and cheers. Poems by Kolki. Sounds impossible? Where there is a will, there is a way. It is certainly possible initiating communication with appropriate high-level citizens, as well as grassroots activists, because union is the best solution for Indian subcontinent to bring back mutual trusts, much needed for peaceful coexistence of one's united hearts. Muslims can really help challenging the 9/11 truth and revealing the true Al-Qaeda as US, British, NATO, Israeli virtual military wing behind all major terrorist acts worldwide. I have documented my 9 years of research in the ebook Real Path to 9/11, exposing the real culprits behind 9/11, now hiding behind national security secrecy and avoidance of justice. Bindustan, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, later Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, Myanmar, cannot copy from mostly monarchical European Union, a fraternal union of historical colonizers and warmongers with a motto of sustaining and expanding colonization by cross medha yajna, to claim more land spreading the cross. Since Western mediation caused the very divisions, related suspicion and aggression, all dialogues need to be strictly among uniting countries. Any European and American intervention would just pollute and distract, making the effort half-hearted, leading to status quo with a very new face. The main goal of Bindustan and eventual Asian Union is union of true democratic humanity, not Western patriarchal fraternity for wars and ignorant victory, defying oligarchy. The very first step of achieving Bindustan is Indians rewriting 1935 dominant British Constitution for the free people citizens of India, guaranteeing universal human rights and well-being. Last but not least, why Bindustan? Because you must know how was India before British colonized it. Here is an excerpt from the Lord Macaulay speech in Calcutta, now Kolkata, on 2nd February 1835. Source: The Awakening Ray, Volume 4, Number 5, published by the Gnostic Center, USA. Quote, I have traveled across the length and breadth of India, and I have not seen one person who is a beggar, who is a thief. Such wealth I have seen in this country such high moral values, people of such calibre, that I do not think we would ever conquer this country unless we break the very backbone of this nation, which is our spiritual and cultural heritage. And therefore, I propose that we replace our old and ancient education system, our culture. For if the Indians think that all that is foreign and English is good and greater than their own, they will lose their self-esteem, their native self-culture, and they will become what we want them, a truly dominated nation." Unquote. Now think about when British left India, making India an enslaved dominion, only 16% was the literacy rate, and millions of people have suffered. Millions of people died from famine and hunger, and millions of people were displaced due to the partition. God bless Indian subcontinent, unite as Bindustan.